Hey everyone, what's going on? Brent here. It has been a busy week since I last posted. Moving to another state is a trying experience to say the least. But everything's all done and I'm back to bring regular videos again. So, today we are talking about Call of the Night. It is a manga written by Kotoyama and it centers around a boy named Ko and a vampire girl named Nazuna. And these two, they form sort of like this weird, unlikely friendship because Ko gets sick and tired of being a daytime person. He used to be a good student and go to all of his classes and just be a normal kid and was relatively popular, but he just got bored of all of that. So he decides to move on to going out at night because he develops like a weird case of insomnia. So he decides to just go out and he meets Nazuna while he's out one night, and they form a friendship. And it's a weird friendship because Nazuna likes to suck on his blood because apparently his blood is rather tasty, and there's a lot of different allegories centered around drinking blood being associated with sex and whatnot. So, oh, by the way, it's coffee time. Yeah. Mm. So, Ko decides he wants to become a vampire, but there's a catch. So, within the lore of this particular vampire story, the first time you get bit, there's sort of like this ticking clock that's going on. You have 1 year to turn, or you won't turn at all. And you have to fall in love with the vampire who is biting you or who is turning you. And so if you don't fall in love within the first year of being bit, you won't turn at all. And if you don't turn and you know too much about the vampire society, the vampires will come and kill you. So Ko is on this interesting clock of being turned into a vampire, or else he's probably going to get killed by all these other vampires who knows he's hanging around with Nazuna. I'll admit that when I first heard about this, it was associated with the anime that's coming out, and I'll admit that I kind of jumped on the bandwagon with it, but I'm glad that I did. And most of it has to do with the song by Creepy Nuts that's going to be used in the show. That actually the manga is based off this song by Creepy Nuts. It I think it's roughly translated as Call of the Night in English, but I've seen some different translations. Like Hymn of the Night Walker is one that I've seen. I could be completely wrong. If there's any anime, manga, or Japanese people in the comments, please let me know what you think in the comments below associated with that song. I would play a snippet of it here, but playing copyrighted music on YouTube is a dangerous game. So I will actually link that music video for Creepy Nuts Call of the Night in the description below. As of the recording of this video, February 10th, 2022, Volume 5 has been out for a day, and things are starting to heat up in the manga. You know, basically what's happened is Ko has decided that he wants to fall in love with Nazuna, but he doesn't know how to fall in love because he's never been in love before. And Nazuna's got her own weird hangups about everything, just simply because it's still being figured out. But she has never been known to turn anybody. But they have sort of vowed to fall in love with each other, or she has vowed to help Ko fall in love with her for the sake of his life, because she does not want Ko to die. Because they are friends. They are best friends, and in Volume 5, they have basically admitted to each other that their lives had become boring until they met each other. And it's really it's a cute story. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a vampire love story, but not, you don't want to associate with any of that other stuff like Twilight, things like that. This is a lot better than that. Uh, There's really cool characters that you meet on occasion. I will admit that some of the characters are criminally underused, such as Akira, one of Ko's human friends, and some of the other vampires who have really great personality. And I hope to see more of them. There's a really great villain that has been established. This detective woman who has figured out a way to kill vampires, and she is proving to be rather ruthless. And I'm liking how she's become a villain, and I like who she is. I like who she is as a villain. We still don't know too much about her. Volume 5 really kind of kicked things up a gear as far as how she kills people and her ruthlessness. Uh but there's a lot of really great leading up to see volume 5 is where things kind of get going, but all the other volumes, they kind of have all these other little stories as some of the characters are starting to develop a little bit. But right now is when things are starting to heat up. So if you're going to get into it, now is the good time to get into now. Unfortunately, volume 1 is a little bit difficult to find because of the popularity of the manga right now. So you may have to get it digitally or find some raw scans of it. I don't endorse that. So I would highly recommend finding a digital copy of it or waiting till it goes back into print. And I think it goes back into print sometime this month. Editing Brent right here. I just wanted to come in and say that volume 2 has become really difficult to find as well. I don't see it on sale anywhere. Basically, we got to wait till it goes back into print as well. The manga has skyrocketed to some popularity here in the United States with the announcement of the anime. So, yeah, I would say that if you're getting into it, you might have to find digital copies of volumes 1 and 2. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Call of the Night. And if you've read Call of the Night, please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to seeing where the story goes. I know that I could check it out, but I just raw scans bother me just simply because it doesn't directly support the mangaka. And but I know that it does, but in a way it does because it helps hype things up before the official English release. But I'm gonna wait for the English release on all this stuff. Um, and I'm really looking forward to the anime, which is premiering later this year in July. So yeah, let me know what you think about Call of the Night in the comments below. And everyone, enjoy your Thursday, and we will see you on Saturday for another coffee time. Actually, I'm gonna have a video game review out this Saturday instead of a legitimate coffee time. So we will see you for another coffee time next Tuesday. Thank you very much and have a nice day. And if you enjoyed this video and any other videos on my channel, please consider liking and subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos, and all the likes and the subscribes really help me out in the long run. So thank you very much and have a nice day.